Hi folks, and welcome to Nature Lessons with Nature Northwest. I'm Maeve.
And I'm Murren.
Today we're going to be learning about some Irish trees. First we're going to learn about some native trees.
Native trees are trees that came here on their own. In other words, they've been here for thousands of years and humans didn't bring them here.
Yes, all our animals like native trees. Like our beetles and butterflies and our spiders and bugs and even birds.
This is the birch tree, and one of the biggest things to learning trees is to feel them. Feel if they're smooth or bumpy, feel if the edges are smooth or bumpy, and see if they can fit in your hand.
You can tell because it's nice and smooth and it's kind of shaped like a triangle.
And you can tell by the bark because it's white and it peels off just like paper. So that's how I know it's a birch tree.
This is one of my favorite native trees, oak.
This species is Sessile oak, one of Ireland's national trees. In autumn, it will have acorns.
Its leaves are big and knobbly.
Oak trees support loads of life.
The birds love it, the honeysuckle love it.
The bugs love it. The bats love it.
The beetles love it.
The spiders love it.
The butterflies love it.
Even the ivy loves it. This is a really easy tree. Everyone knows it.
Yes, it's holly tree. Evergreen.
In May, it has loads of lovely little white flowers.
And in autumn, the flowers turn into lovely red berries.
It's the holly tree. This is another native tree. It's called Rowan.
Yes, sometimes called mountain ash. In May, it has lovely white flowers, and in autumn, it turns into red berries.
A rowan tree has big leaves with loads of little small leaflets. The leaflets are small and bumpy at the edges. Have a feel, Maeve.
Smooth
and bumpy. This is common ash. Common ash is also a native tree in Ireland. Ash also has a big leaf with loads of little leaflets on it. Except the leaflets aren't bumpy. They're smooth.
Yes, and this time there's no little white flowers, and the bark is the color of ash.
And snails love ash. There's a snail there and a snail right there. They make hurley sticks out of this.
And it's called
common ash. This is a hazel tree. It's also native.
Oh, is that where hazelnuts come from? I love them.
It is. Only in the autumn, though. They come around then. There's a saying to help you remember the hazel tree. Hairy hazel has a point.
Oh, it's very hairy and soft. And look how big it is compared to my hat. This is another native tree, the alder tree. It's very bumpy, but it doesn't have a point and it isn't hairy. And it's also smooth.
Another way to tell the alder tree is because of the cones. These are last year's cones. They would have had seeds in them, but now it's time for these guys to have seeds in them. They're just coming.
This is another native tree, the willow tree.
A way to tell the willow tree is its branches are browny grey, very bendy, and its leaves are long, smooth and flat.
In May, there's all these lovely fluffy bits, and they hold the seeds. The wind spreads the seeds round.
And we blow them around.
The willow tree, grey bark and really bendy.
Look, we made an arch out of it. This is Beech, and it is a whole different story. This is a non-native tree. In other words, it's been brought in by humans. They say the first beech trees in Ireland was about 700 or 800 years ago.
Yes, the leaves are very smooth. And you can see little hairs on it.
Beech, a non-native tree in Ireland.
This is the horse chestnut tree. The leaves are massive. And they have 7 leaves. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the first 2 leaves are always the smallest leaves.
And they're so big, you could use them as an umbrella whenever it starts to rain. And this is the horse chestnut flower, sometimes called the candlestick flower, because it sticks up just like a candlestick. Whenever the bees visit the flowers, they'll turn into the conkers.
It was first brought into Ireland 400 years ago, they think.
Horse chestnut tree, a non-native tree in Ireland, sometimes called the Conker tree. This is a sycamore tree. It's also non-native in Ireland.
They have 5 points and the leaf stalk is red.
And the leaves very big.
Much bigger than my hand.
And mine, kind of. This is the sycamore's flowers. The bees love them. After the bees have visited the flowers, they turn into the seeds, which some people call helicopters. Have you ever seen them?
Now we're going to do a little activity. We're going to do a tree poster.
Yes, all you need is a poster, some markers or pencils, double-sided sticky tape or glue, and some leaves.
Ireland's.
What you need to do is stick some double-sided sticky tape or glue on, peel it off, stick whatever leaf you want to put on, and write the name. For native trees, I have holly, birch, oak, and willow.
For native trees, I have alder, hazel, rowan, sometimes called mountain ash, and ash. Now we have them labelled. Non-native, horse chestnut, beech, sycamore. Non-native, native trees, oak, more oak, willow, birch, holly, common ash, rowan, hazel, and alder. Now I'm going to collect some flowers, stick them on so I can make it more pretty. Why don't you try and make a poster just like this one?
Look up Rewild Your Child at naturenorthwest.ie for more activities just like this one. Come back soon for more Nature Northwest.